look at the King Von situation.
Right.
Two of those guys were beefing online. When they saw each other, King Von wanted to turn it into a fist fight. Quando Rondo guy wasn't trying to see that fist fight.
Yeah.
He pulled out a pistol and killed him. And I don't know what's going to happen. He might get off with self-defense, trying to protect his client, trying to protect his friend, whatever else. It's not a clear-cut situation either way.
Right.
Multiple people got killed that day.
Multiple people did?
Multiple. Yeah, this dude Slutty, one of King Von's people got killed. Track, Von's manager, got shot in the leg. We did a whole interview about that. It was a mess. And I believe, what's his name? Lil Tim, who did the shooting, I believe that he got shitbagged, in the process. Because police were there and started opening fire.
Okay.
To me, once you start putting these types of words and energy out there, it's not just one-sided.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
You're putting the other person on alert, and especially if that person has a certain level of fear, which every person should have when it comes to their life, they might be like, well, I got to do it to you first.
Yeah.
Right? That's my thinking with people. Like, okay, if I know there's someone who really hates me, who really has been out there threatening me, like, I'm going to tell my security, like, yo, okay, if I got weapons on me, I'm going to be like, all right, I'm ready. Like, and I might react first just because I don't want to be the one.
Yeah, you don't want to be the one on the ground.
Who gets, I don't want to be the one on the ground who gets caught. Like, and people just tend to underestimate their opponents.
And that's the problem. That's the problem with humans, man. Like, because you can come from all of this rah-rah shit, which is all gravy, but rah-rah people get killed all the time, bro. I know a bunch of them. You understand what I'm saying? So you never underestimate another man. You know what I mean? And Von's situation, they was young, bro. So they young, they wasn't, they ain't had money that long. You know what I mean? They recently just got into the music industry. And usually that's the time when things like that happens. You know what I mean? Because you ain't been rich long enough to really remove yourself from where you really come from. You understand what I'm saying? So I can understand that, man. But I had a lot of love for that little kid. It was something about Von that I seen in myself and my homeboys, like when we was growing up. Like, he just had this thing about him that was kind of likable. He was really a likable young dude. I just feel sorry that happened to him, bro. Like, for real.
Yeah, rest in peace. He was like the hottest, what I feel, gangster rapper at the time. Like, up and coming gangster rapper. He had the most energy out of anyone that was coming up, and he had a great trajectory ahead of him. He had kids. He had, I think, a kid or two on the way, who he never got to meet. It's sad. It was a sad day for hip hop, just period. And I don't know, man. At 48, I don't just run my mouth about people. Like, I think it out 2-3 steps ahead. Like, okay, if I say this, what's going to happen next? And okay, am I prepared to deal with that? Okay, then what am I going to have to do once that happens? And you know what I mean? And okay, during the process of doing that, you figured, let me just get off social media and go make a sandwich.
Like that's a lot of the problem too. It's social media, because it's the same thing when we was talking about the Kanye situation. I didn't know. I seen Big Sean tweet something, right? And he was like, Kanye is on Drink Champs or whatever. He must have said something about me. You know what I mean? So I'm going to have to reply. And then he just started replying. And that's all ego. You understand what I'm saying? Like, sometimes just let people say what they say, bro. If don't nobody physically touch you or run up on you, talk is cheap. You know what I mean? Yeah. People gonna say shit all the time, bro. Everybody ain't gonna like you. Everybody ain't gonna like what you have to say. It's like my Instagram, bro. My Instagram got hacked or whatever.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
And I'm thinking it's somebody that just didn't like me. You know what I'm saying? Working with some hacker people or something. They just didn't like me, and they hacked my shit. But I didn't make a rant about it. Like, I ain't go on fucking YouTube and, you know what I mean, and scream and pull my hair out. Like, just certain situations it's out of your control. You know what I'm saying? Like, just let it be what it is.
Yeah, I mean, certain people aren't gonna like you, just like you don't like certain people.
There it is.
I don't like Trump. Never met him. Right. Never had a conversation with him. I don't like him.
Right.
I don't like what he stands for. I don't like what he says. I don't like how he looks. Like, you know,
I second that emotion.
Yeah, but and that's just how it goes. You know, it's like people complain.
You ain't gonna run up on him. You know what I mean?
I ain't gonna run up. Absolutely not. No,
that's what I'm trying to say though. You ain't gonna make a bunch of videos and all this crazy shit that people do, man. Like some of this shit be silly to me, bro. It's entertaining to a degree, but it's like, you know, when you talk about killing people and all that type of shit, you gotta really kind of watch. You gotta watch that, bro. Especially when you're in the public eye. You gotta like that shit. You gotta tone down. It's not wise to be like that, man.
I agree.